right, so I would say one of the legends of the Dew Sweeper retreats is Fred Fondren. I mean, you talk about a guy, Fred, when we started a year and a half, 2 years ago?
About a year and a half, yeah.
A year and a half ago, came to Mobile. You were, what was your handicap about, or what did you shoot?
I didn't have one. I didn't have a handicap, but I was shooting probably low 80s, I guess.
Low 80s.
Yeah.
Now what are you?
Low 70s.
Low 70s. Been pretty impressive, but he's bought into the whole deal. He comes down here. We do a bunch of work on Full Swing. He does all his fitness stuff with Aaron. He trains virtually with you as well, does he not? Right? And then, you know, on the performance and mental side, he's done a bunch with Doc, and then he does his short game with Hack, so you're going to kind of follow him throughout the day. But we've made some big improvements. Not going to surprise a bunch of people. We're building this pivot. And you've picked up speed and everything's been fun. So let's hit a few.
We definitely use some more speed.
Oh, I mean, we don't normally have anybody ask for less. And so he has this funny, I wouldn't say funny, yeah, I would, but he gets this lift in his arms and then the club bows more going back. And he does that more the less he turns and loads going back. So the better job he does with that, the better, it more neutralizes the face. All right, let's look at this. Come on over here. So I always like to ask, you know, when you've been practicing, what have you been focused on? And then Aaron, like the stuff y'all have been doing, what have you been focused on with him, and so we know what he's trying to do?
Well, I try to focus on not lifting the club straight up after the takeaway and try to get it back here. It's just something I struggle with constantly.
So really that's all we've worked on. Aaron, what have you worked on with him?
Just general stuff. So he needs to, for those swings, we need to get that trail leg fixed where he's loading, where he's using his right side way better.
So like
straightening out a little bit.
So like here, see, I don't like how he goes into extension with his upper body. I don't like how he goes. I think his arm lifts because his rib cage goes up instead of, like, if we could do some stuff. I think I know where you're going with that one, where he gets his rib cage, where he learns to wind his rib cage into that and load in posture. And I think if you do that, we're going to see that club come down and get better at the top. I think you'll see too, and Fred he'll tell you all the trips down here, we're working on the same basic stuff. Him and Aaron working on the same stuff. It's just always getting better at it.
Split the other one.
Which one?
Notice he's using the Dew Sweeper pivot pack right there, on sale on Amazon.
Straighten this foot for me.
Link in the bio.
And now turn.
Link in bio.
There we go. Again.
I mean, we're shameless.
3 more.
I love it.
Good. 2. 3. Perfect. Now set up to this ball as you would on the black mat. So set up to that. Put your feet together. Golf posture, turn behind it. There we go. See this feeling in this leg here?
Yeah.
Right there. Now take a step that way. And then go. Boom. Again. Yeah, step. Boom. Perfect. 3 more.
That's good there. I like that. I'll be stealing that shit.
Boom. There we go. Feet together, back. Step. Boom. Now do it with the club.
So how did that feel different?
I just feel it here on the way back.
Yep.
And the other thing I struggle with when I do that is I end up getting back here, so I don't get.
So the reason why we get this way is take the club to the top. So we're going to do it incorrectly. How you were doing it is we were getting there.
Okay.
Now, now try to swing the club from there. See what you do?
Yeah.
Take it back to the top. Now add that load in there and now swing the club. Now it goes that way. Felt your body go this way?
Yeah.
Well, he's got something to push off, right?
There, correct. So take it to the top, stop. There we go.
See, look at that.
Better.
So you're looking for that right flexion, or the flexion of the right leg?
Well,
Fred, do that one more time. Greg, get your ass out of the camera.
My bad.
if you maintain that,
Do that
flex,
one
like,
practice
the
with-
glute can't be loaded in an
you-
extension
yeah.
of the leg.
Does that
So
feel
if you
different?
Flex that leg, that allows that hip to load,
I almost feel like
and
it's,
then it
it's a squat,
activates the
and I
glute.
realize
Feel
it's
the
not,
glute.
that's kind of like.
Feels like it, right? And Doc, what I mean about the feel, right?
Yeah, so we talk about that
So like
sometimes
that.
too, where when you leave the lesson, you want to leave with a feel as well as
Right.
the information. So Fred's a student of the game and a sponge, and sometimes if you get too much information, it can be, right? Like in a good way.
I get
like,
bogged down in it,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So trying to simplify what you can take away when you leave the bay to bring in the range of the golf course is important. And that comes from just focusing on how it feels. Not so much what it looks like, or position, or
There we go, better.
Mm-hmm.
So now hit one. It's better.
Little better, yeah.
can you feel it, the difference?
I felt, yeah, I could feel it. I'm just trying to feel like I'm almost just kind of squatting.
Sitting.
into that.
Yep.
And I
Sit
think
down
he's
and
got to
feel it.
stay right there. I think he's got to feel. Tell me
Sit
if you
down
think
and
I'm wrong. Go back to the start. Go back. I think he's got to really feel that wind in his posture.
There you go.
See how much that wound over there?
Yeah, I felt like I moved like 6 inches. Off.
But he didn't move at all. He
Didn't
just
move
didn't
at all.
tilt back the other way. So
That's
do
right.
that again. So look, my finger's right on your spine here, right? Now you wind.
Yeah.
Look, my finger hadn't moved, right? You've just wound to that side. Great visual of that as you do with the
Yes,
stick on the spine. Do that for because that'd be a great visual too. And the folks at home looking to buy the pivot pack on Amazon would.
So now turn around that.
Get a free stick.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there.
So his spine is steady right there, right? But he's wound his trunk behind it. So go there. Now turn back through and hit it. Just pitch it. Look at the difference. And look at the difference in the pressure
And the club too.
and wrist angles. Right?
You turning back, Fred.
What's that?
when you get turned back and loaded, and you get into a good spot with your lower body, all of those little things that you finagle with
Go away.
are not necessarily go away, but they just get so much better, consistently better, and you don't have to necessarily think about it, because if we get turned behind it, the chances of you getting to a better position is
Well, I think that's what I think. Not like everybody focuses on these wrist angles and conditions, but like if you've got a pretty good grip and a pretty good posture and you're balanced, right, and then you learn to move and load correctly, most of the time shit gets pretty good, right?
Well, you're just being an athlete at that point, so your body's going to automatically go to the most powerful, most efficient spot.
You get to fixating on trying to not do that, and then it makes it worse.
I mean, but look at that. I mean, you weren't thinking of getting your hands different or
No.
anything with your arms.
No, I was just thinking about this.
You're just thinking about loading, but look how much it cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I mean, those two right there, that ain't even close.
and then look at the pressure difference, right? So it's in it proves
you got
there.
30 more %.
And look at what it did to the club face. I mean, that's perfect. I love that visual of the stick by your spine. I think that's a great one, like for a guy to picture and visualize. Let's do a couple more of those. I thought that was great.
Good.
Yep, bust it. Yeah, I mean, isn't it
That's awesome.
different?
Yeah.
Good. Now I'll do it without stop and go.
It's all right.
That was great.
Probably worried with Aaron behind you there with a stick by your ass.
What's going to happen now?
Come on.
We're diverse. That was better.
There.
That was better, though. When-
I get to a certain point, even when I'm
Yeah.
amping, and then once I go past that point, I don't know if it's lack of flexibility, but then I'll lift it. In other words, so if I can just get,
Then that
Stop
means he's stopping this,
stopping.
correct? Yeah, you're stopping your rib cage.
Stalling out.
It's just hard to do for you right now.
There we go.
Atta boy.
That's a good one. You can't be mad at that one, you.
You got to feel different, huh?
yeah.
So for you now, go take it to the top and stop. If you have that feeling, and I think we've worked on this before, is getting there and now push through that right side. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
There.
Yeah.
I'm trying to feel it.
Yep.
Do I need to?
Just get that.
Just
Just,
feel
get that.
down.
We're going here.
Push, push.
So we're here, right?
Okay.
And we're getting that lower started. Pushing through the right foot. Clear the left hip. That's all right.
Now we got you dialed.
That's
Yeah,
good though.
it's Too much in my head. at this
That was good though. Go. Load it back and go.
Now I got that in my head.
Yeah, you saw one of them.
Breathe, Fred.
There you go.
Yep. There we go.
Better, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing if I stop, which should be more awkward, it's easier.
See, like there, he's so fast out of the transition.
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
like
He went
the
this way.
good ones to me, like when he pauses, it's because he like gets some sequence.
Right,
Like,
hit like a 50%er.
Okay.
Like go really slow.
yeah.
That's it.
mean,
That's how you
ju-
need to practice. Until
You give
can add
yourself time to finish the backswing.
That's your stock shot. I would take that all day.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
it. 50%.
I mean, look at that.
That's when it gets good.
By the
Yeah.
way, that's not even that slow.
No,
Feels like it might be, but it's not.
that's what club is that? 7-iron? 150 carry.
What do you normally carry that? 60.
It's a 160 on the course shot.
So that 50% swing is only 10 yards short.
So now add 5% to that. See what it does.
So,
Man. That's your normal distance there. Yeah, 60.
At 160.
And that's effortless, yeah?
See, I think it'd be good for him to practice
At that 50.
and like you're not allowed to go at a speed faster than you can do it correct. Like whatever that's 50 for you or whatever it is, and I'd try to go out there and play 9 holes in an evening going 50% and see if you really
Take
play
2
any
extra
worse and
clubs.
if you really do hit it even shorter. My feeling is you probably wouldn't really hit it shorter,
Half a club, huh?
maybe, right?
Doesn't really matter that much. You know,
Yeah.
half club.
That was one of your better ones.
That was
on
one of
that.
his better ones, yeah.
the legend.
It's like to me, when he gets fast, this stops, this straightens, arms go, and then it's like he's going this way before anything even gets to the top.
There.
Yeah.
That's good.
Come on, hit us 2 more. Fred,
See ya.
human strike machine.
See ya. Go work on putting.
Yeah.
Makes sense though, bud?
Yeah, I gotta get the, I think I kind of lost what it feels like to actually,
Load.
to load, yeah.
Is there anything else we could give him at home,
Well, we
maybe
did
that he could do? I think that's
did
something that
that.
helps people if they
We've done
have
this
something
too.
they can take.
We've done this before.
Oh, yeah.
It's around your waist
Yeah.
here.
It's kind of resistant. But
Yep. And now go back, take it back.
The key is to get your wife to do that for you.
There you go. There we go.
feels good.
Now do it without it. There we go.
You go.
And that's, you know, you have all the bands, so you can just put something around your waist and attach it to the wall, and you just have that resistance pulling you back.
For me to feel like what Greg was talking about is just almost like a squat here.
Yep. So you feel that glute turn on.
You know, push up, going forward.
That's it.
One more, babe.
More vertical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fred, who loves you, baby?
Yeah, man.
Good work.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks.
Leave me hanging.
Good job.